We're here with Rick and Jen Ruff, owners and chefs of West Eatery. And thanks, guys, for having us in.
You're welcome.
We just want to share with our viewers here, what West Eatery is about. So how would you describe your cuisine here?
Well, Mountain West is a mixture of foods. A lot of our recipes came from my mother, who taught Jen the recipes. Mississippi style cooking. Some of it is Mississippi style cooking. Some of it is Midwest. Some of it is mountain cooking that was done in the mountains back in the old days.
And you guys opened up, a couple days before the governor kind of mandated the quarantine. So what is it like opening up a brand new restaurant amidst of a pandemic?
Well, we didn't try. Obviously, we didn't try to open up 3 days before the pandemic.
Yeah, you had no idea.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Things ran late. We had a few issues with zoning, some other issues with loans. Finally, we got everything together, and it ended up being 3 days before the pandemic. We got word that it was coming down the pipe. We had a feeling something was going to happen, but we had to open to try to recoup some of the funds we put into it. Mm-hmm. It was tough. We did an interview with another station, and that brought in a lot of people. After that interview, we got a lot of support from Las Vegas, and that's why we did some of those food drives, lunch drives for some of the hospitals in the area.
Beautiful.
Because we got so much, so we didn't know what to do with it. People were giving us donations. We fed people with it.
Awesome. And so, guys, we've got an incredible kind of spread here. Kind of walk us through what's on the table here.
I'll let Jen explain it. She cooked it all.
That right there is the ghost French toast. It's French toast sandwich with egg, cheese, and southern style fish. Yeah, so you get the sweet and then crunchy from the fish and flaky fish. So it's really a good combination. And the other one is the shrimp and grits. A lot of people like our shrimp and grits here. It's a southern style cooking. Our seasoning is Cajun style for the shrimp and the bacon. And you got the creamy grits with eggs.
I know that's good.
Yes.
And can I do this one?
Yes, please.
Okay. This right here is our portion of our baby back ribs with our sauce. The sauce is made by our friend Mike. It's delicious. If you don't do anything else, try our sauce. So these are the baby backs. These are collard greens. Again, that's the southern type cooking. These are the muffins. That's more of a mountain type cooking. These are homemade, fresh out of our kitchen. Now these fries, there's a story behind them. They're called basement fries. We call them basement fries because it's a simple potato that you cut, fry, salt and pepper, no process. But their basement is because when I was a kid, my mom would cut us off from the kitchen at around 7. We always had an old stove in the basement, and we'd make those fries all the time. So those are our basement fries, and Jen made this whole meal.
Beautiful. And last question for you guys before we dive in, because my mouth is watering. What do you guys love most about being in this industry?
Everything's just exciting. I mean, you get to meet people. What I love the most is that when I see people just loving the food, you make a good food when you see that their food is empty and they just concentrate on their food. Mm-hmm. That's what I love the most as a cook. Yeah, when people get quiet, it's like, okay, I leave you alone.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with that. What I love the most about it, and really is really apparent now because we're in the middle of a pandemic. There's not a lot of people coming outside. Business is slow. Nobody's making a lot of money. No need in complaining because nobody is. But sometimes when you're sitting there cooking and you look across from you see your family in the kitchen with you and you're cooking together and you're enjoying it together. Yeah, we argue, we're right there all the time. But it's even better when our son can come over. He has asthma, so he really has to be quarantined. Mm-hmm. But when he can come over and we can all get together, it turns into a really good situation. That's what I like most about it.
Food brings people together, right?
Absolutely.
Well, awesome, guys. I'm so excited to dive in. Again, we're at Mountain West Eatery here on Blue Diamond and Decatur. Support small business, love local Las Vegas, and come check out Mountain West Eatery. Hey guys, Jane Filaforte here with the Living Large Las Vegas team, and every month we're bringing to you some of our favorite local foodie spots. And today we're at Mountain West Eatery, one of my favorite southern home comfort foodie spots, so come check it out.